my God, Becky. Look at her butt. It is so big. I like big.
Alright, well, a couple friends of mine have come out with some videos on the subject of abortion, so I decided I would come out with my thoughts on it. I've written them down on some people's videos before, but I haven't actually done a video on it yet. So here we go. I wrote this up yesterday in my MySpace blog. So here it is. Alright, life is not sacred. Nothing is. The idea of things being sacred is a religious idea. To me, life is no more meaningful than non-life, and there is no such thing as a soul. Even the biblical idea of a soul is not an immaterial force within a person's body. It's a living being, body and all. I don't know where the idea came about that people have separate souls like Yahweh does in the mythology. It's probably wishful thinking like the rest of it. That being said, the only thing backing up the right of any living being to live is its physical ability to do so, or the intervention of other forces. If it is within a woman's power to end the life of her unborn child, it doesn't matter what the unborn child's rights were. The religious idea that life is sacred is incompatible with the law because church and state are to remain separate. To make a law that advances a religious idea is unconstitutional. I'm not saying that abortion should remain legal just because some religions want it to be illegal. I'm saying that religious groups should have no say in the matter. They deserve no political voice unless they want to start paying taxes, and if Christian groups can vote, then so do Muslim groups, Hindu groups, Zoroastrian groups, Wiccan groups, and Janist groups. Babies are formed by their mother's bodies. They begin life attached to her and are really just parasitic organs. The mother should have complete legal jurisdiction over her unborn child just like she has over her liver, her kidneys, her bones, and everything else. She owns her baby and should be able to do whatever she sees fit for whatever reasons she decides. It's nobody's business but her own. The baby should have no rights of its own until the umbilical cord is cut and it becomes its own being. It's difficult to think of a life cut short at such an early stage as anything but a tragedy. But take your emotions out of the equation. Laws are not passed for the purpose of making people feel good, and they have nothing to do with what is morally right or wrong. That is for each individual to decide. The purpose of the law is to set rules that allow people to live together peacefully, and abortion has no direct effects on society, so the law should not be concerned with it. Just because it makes people upset does not mean that it is wrong and should be illegal. What a woman does with her own body is her business, and an unborn child is part of her body.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl